Hey guys, welcome to Appetizing Foods. Thank you to my returning subscribers, and I want to encourage all those that are watching for the first time to please subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to be making jollof rice, and these are the ingredients for this recipe. This is my tomato mix, red bell pepper and tomato boiled, and this is the pepper and onion. Here you have the grated garlic and ginger, tomato paste, seasoning powder, onion and pepper to boil the chicken, and 4 seasoning cubes. This is sliced onion. I'm going to use it for the rice, and I'm using whole chicken, washed and cleaned. So for this recipe, these are the seasonings I'm going to be using: rosemary, thyme leaves, onion, garlic, nutmeg, curry powder, Badia jollof rice seasoning. Though you can use any seasoning of your choice, but it really turned out good when you use these seasonings. You can omit the Badia jollof rice seasoning if you don't have it. I got it on Amazon. And I'm going to be cooking with 5 cups of rice today. So we're going to start by boiling the chicken. I'm going to add the onion and the pepper. A teaspoon of curry powder. So seasoning cubes. So I'm not going to be adding water. The chicken is going to generate its own water. It's going to generate its own fluid. So I'm going to be putting a teaspoon of onion powder. One teaspoon of garlic powder. Rosemary, half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of thyme. And I'll be adding some grated garlic and ginger. I'm going to leave this for later for the rice. So I'm going to leave to cook. So I'm going to check on the chicken now. It's been cooking for 20 minutes. So you can see that it generated its own fluid. The chicken is all cooked. I'm going to turn off the heat and separate the chicken from the stock. So it's time to fry the chicken. When I'm done frying the chicken, I'm going to set it aside because I'm making peppered chicken with red bell peppers and tomato. So the chicken is done frying. I'm going to use the same oil I used in frying the chicken to make this stew for the jollof rice. So I'm starting by frying the garlic and the ginger. There's this nice aroma that the garlic and the ginger infuses in the oil when you fry it first. Then I'm going to add the sliced onion. So frying the garlic and the ginger first diffuses this beautiful aroma all in the house, all around the house. So I'm going to add bouillon seasoning and curry powder. Mix. At this point, I'm going to add the tomato paste. So this is the tomato paste. I'm going to keep frying the tomato paste to take out that sour taste. So now I'm going to add the pepper and onion mix. I use 3 habanero pepper. So I'm going to leave to boil. So I'm going to leave to cook for a bit before adding the tomato and bell pepper mix. So I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes before adding the bell pepper and tomato mix. So I think it's time to add the bell pepper and tomato mix. This is it. I'm gonna pour it in. And I'm gonna stir. I'm gonna let it cook until the oil begins to float on top of the tomato. So I'm gonna add the seasoning cubes. I have 3 of them right here, 3 seasoning cubes. I'm gonna be adding curry powder. I think I need more of the curry powder, so I'm gonna get more and add to it. What? This is not opening. So I'm gonna add more curry powder. rosemary. I love rosemary. It's really good with jollof rice. And then thyme leaves, onion powder, garlic powder, I'm gonna mix. So I'm gonna leave to cook for 10 to 15 more minutes before turning down the heat. So this is the stew for the jollof rice. It's ready. And here's the rice. I parboiled the rice for 7 minutes. So now I'm gonna add the rice to the stew. So I'm gonna put the heat in medium. Stir. I'm gonna keep mixing until the entire stew is incorporated with the rice. So here is the chicken stock. I'm going to add it to the rice at this point. And I'm going to keep mixing. I'm going to add the bay leaves. Bay leaves are very good for jollof rice. It has this beautiful taste, this nice taste to the jollof rice. I'm going to mix so the bay leaves go in. I'm going to let it cook for 15 minutes. I'm going to cover the rice with a foil paper before using the cover of the pot. So this is 15 minutes later. I'm gonna stir the rice. Then I'm gonna add more curry powder. Nutmeg. I'm going to add a seasoning cube. I'm going to mix. My phone is dinging. So I cover the rice with a foil paper to conserve the heat inside. While the rice is cooking, I'm gonna be frying this too, the pepper mix for the chicken. So I started by heating up the oil, and I'm gonna fry the onion. Now I'm gonna add the seasoning powder. I'm gonna add curry powder as well. When you season your onion with curry powder and seasoning powder, or maybe seasoning cube, it really makes the food taste good. And there's this nice aroma it gives to the house. It like diffuses all over the place. At this point, I'm going to add the pepper mix. So I'm going to cover and leave to cook. And while it's cooking, I'm going to check on the rice. Let's see how the rice is doing over here. So these are the bell peppers and the onion I'll be using for the chicken. Now the stew is fried. I'm going to add a seasoning cube. Curry powder. I added thyme leaves as well, half a teaspoon of thyme leaves. Mix all the seasonings together with the stew. And let it cook for a bit, let's say 2 minutes, so that all the seasonings should be infused in the stew. Then I'm going to add the chicken. So now I'm going to add the chicken. Here's the jollof rice. I covered the rice with foil because there's no more water in the rice, so basically just cooking with the moisture and the heat. So the foil traps the heat inside, and that is what keeps cooking the rice. So the jollof rice is ready, and this is the chicken. I'm gonna add the vegetables to the chicken now. And I'm gonna mix. So I'm gonna let the vegetables cook for a bit. And the rice is ready, so I'm going to turn off the heat at this point. The chicken is ready and the rice is ready. So we're gonna serve. Thanks for watching my video on how I make my jollof rice. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more appetizing meals. Thank you and God bless you. Have a good day.